everyone, and welcome to Weekender at 5, where we bring you the biggest news headlines from New Zealand and India. My name is Preeti Garude, and I'll be your host for this evening. Let's look at the main headlines of the day. Good news for Aucklanders, as Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern announced this afternoon that all of New Zealand is expected to move into the traffic light system soon after 29th of November, with the Auckland border opening up to vaccinated or tested people from 15th of December. According to the COVID-19 protection framework, Auckland will move to red along with regions that have lower vaccination rates, and the rest of the country will be at orange. Changes to Auckland's border would allow people to leave the region for any reason, beginning from 15th of November through until 17th of January, as long as they have a vaccine pass or a negative test within 72 hours before departure. Now, anyone who is double vaccinated for COVID-19 will be able to request a vaccination certificate from today. The certificate, called the My Vaccine Pass, will be required in a range of public settings under the new traffic light system. People will be required to show their proof of vaccination when they attend events, go to hospitality venues, community activities, sports, and faith-based gatherings. The free pass issued by the Ministry of Health could be requested by logging into the website My COVID Record or calling a 0800 number. My Vaccine Pass will have a QR code that can be downloaded onto your phone, stored in your Apple or Google Wallet, or printed out in a hard copy. Indian-made Covaxin is now on the approved list to get the vaccine pass. From the week of 26th November, there are 8 approved vaccinations that can be used as proof of vaccine status when applying for a My Vaccine Pass, including India-made Covishield and Covaxin. Full list of the approved vaccine and more details on how to apply if you have vaccinated outside of New Zealand can be found on indianweekender.co.nz. There are 194 new community cases of COVID-19 reported in New Zealand today, with one further death of a man in his 60s. In a statement, the Ministry of Health said there are 88 people in hospital, including 7 in ICU. It is also reported that the death of a man in his 60s at North Shore Hospital. The man was admitted to hospital on 4th of November with COVID-19 symptoms and subsequently tested positive. He died yesterday. Moving to the interview section of this segment, today we're talking to Poonam Chaudhary, winner of the prestigious Public Service Commissioner's Commendation for Frontline Excellence Award. Poonam is a housing broker at the Ministry of Social Development and believes that every person should have a place to call home. In her commendation written by the Public Service Commission on the Public Service Commission website, Poonam's tireless work is recognized along with her commitment and manati tanga that goes well and above the requirements of her job. We had a chat with Poonam about her work, the award, and her future plans. Take a look. Thank you so much for joining me today, Poonam, and congratulations on being awarded the Public Sector Commissioner's Commendation for Frontline Excellence. It is a really commendable award that you've received.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's really good to have you on Indian Weekender, and I feel like it's one of those things that we really have to talk to you about, especially as a just to get an idea of your journey in New Zealand, having worked within the public sector, and then also working with the current role that you are, and how that has influenced you. You influenced you as a person, as well as what is it that you want to do going forward about this. So if we can if you can just give me a glimpse of what is it that you do. I know, that you work within the Ministry of Social Development. So let's just give an idea of, what your role is about within the ministry.
Yeah, so at the moment, my role is I work as a housing broker with MSD, that's Ministry of Social Development. Mm-hmm. And basically this role is like placing our families into long-term sustainable accommodation so that they can have long-term rental properties. So basically at this stage, we are working a lot with property managers and private landlords and different organizations, which can provide us a lot of rental properties and we can place our clients so that all the New Zealanders, we have shelter overhead. So it's, and I really enjoy my role. I can say I love my role. That's why I think I can perform better because I love my role. So it's fantastic. And especially with good support as well. So I'll say it's pretty good role. Yeah.
And you have been in New Zealand since 2011. So I can say that you're relatively young to New Zealand, just been here for about 10 years. And how has that journey been for you?
I'll not say that it was easy and dream come true. When I came, like, it was really, really hard work. I studied here and did part-time jobs, and it was difficult, like at the moment, but when you have family with you, so all the journey becomes easy, that you have your family support and everyone. And moreover, in 2012 also, I got the award as Best Initiative and Effort in Industry. That was for hospitality. So that was that time also when I was quite new, but still I got the award for being the youngest manager, and I got the management role as soon as I finished my study. So that was recommendable. And after that, it was like step by step. I was working hard and in 2016, I joined ministry as a customer service rep. And after that, like I gave my 100%, and slowly, when there were different positions, I kept applying, and today I'm here.
That's wonderful.
So that's like a dream come true for me.
I can imagine.
Especially when you work hard and it is recognized, awarded. So it's something like really big for me and my family.
Yeah, I can imagine.
As well, but overseas as well. My parents are in India. My in-laws are in India. So everyone, they are very, very happy and like, yeah.
Yeah, no, and it is, like you said, like, it is a commendable initiative. It is a commendable award for all of the hard work that you've put in, because as someone who comes in as a newer migrant, it takes you a couple of years to settle in. Like, there is a culture shock thing. There is the whole part of isolation and loneliness that you feel with your family not being around with you, setting up your own friend base, your family base. So it takes a long time. And I feel like within the 10 years that you've worked in this role, it's a good progression, and it's a great progression that you've had. Now, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about was, and I understand if you can't go into details about this, but it's just about working within the public service, and because working in public service is it's a very rewarding job, but it also can be, to a certain extent, I'm sure it can also be difficult in instances. So would you want to comment about that in any way?
So it is like, it's both sides of coin. Like sometimes it's pretty good, sometimes it's been difficult, but altogether in ministry, what I have felt that there is very good management support, and I would highly recommend everyone give it a go, do hard work, join and work together. Like it is recommendable that you should, like, I'll not say too much about that, but
Sure.
Yeah, I'll say it's both sides, but when you get good support from management and everyone, I think you succeed. So
yeah, and that's pretty much what I wanted to sort of understand from you as well, that just working within the ministry as someone who is a new migrant, or if there is someone who's a new migrant who's listening to this right now, for working within the public sector can be very rewarding, and you're one of those examples that's out there for us. Now I have my final two questions for you, one of which is that just give us a brief as to what is it that you enjoy the most about your role, And then next I'm going to take you to ask you about what is it that you want to go do going forward, because I know that you have a big, or you plan to have
yes. Yeah, there's so many things about my role that I really enjoy. One is like when I place clients, like my families, I'll say my families into rental properties, and when I see their big smile with thank you, that gives me so much of satisfaction that, oh my God, like just like from my effort, if someone can be housed and they are happy and they're settled. So that's the biggest award. Like their big smile is the biggest award for me. So, and I really enjoy that. And it's endless, like miles to go, because we need to work hard. And there are so many, I'll say so many opportunities in New Zealand. And I'll say when I started, I used to think, oh, I'm from overseas. I was a bit scared, bit nervous that should I apply for these roles or not? And will they take me? But no, it's nothing like that. If you have skills, you have ability, definitely you'll grow. So I'll tell like all my friends out in New Zealand, our Indian community, that please don't think that way that we can't do it or we can't get it. I'll say, try it. And if you have ability, definitely you'll get it.
And I
so
think
just be confident and try, keep trying. Yeah.
That's a really good message to send out to everyone who's listening in and is inspired by your work. Now, one of the last question that I had for you was that I just wanted to talk about your future plans, and I wanted to understand from you, what is it that you that you have because you have a very fantastic aim that you want to work towards. Now, I'm just going to give you the platform to talk about that.
Okay, so I want to do so many things. I don't know. I'm already 41, so I don't know like how long I'm going to be there. But still, I've got so much. I feel I've got so much to do. In future, like I'm not sure when, but I want to open my own NGO, and I want to work for especially women, and I want to, in that NGO, I want to work and help and support those females who are going through family violence or any domestic violence or any other. But I really, that's my dream. I don't know that I'll say next 5 years or when, God knows when, but I really want to start my own NGO and support all the women. It's not that Indians, but yeah, any immigrant or anyone who is in trouble and needs support and guidance, definitely. And I'm graduated in psychology, so I think that's one of the supportive thing that is helping me. And after coming to New Zealand, I did my master's as well in hospitality and management. So I think all these, if I add all my skills and education together, I feel like for me, my thing, I feel like with all these qualities, if I combine together, I can support people, I can understand them, and I'm quite emotional and I've got a lot of empathy and sympathy. So I think like for me, the best would be like in service industry to help people and open my own NGO and support our community.
Yeah. Fantastic. And good luck with that. And I'm sure going forward in the next couple of years, we'll be talking to you and talking about you in
I hope so. I really, really want to do. But yeah, in overall journey, I can say that it's not our journey. I'll not say that it's someone alone journey. It's journey of whole family, not only here with you, but back in India as well. So it's a combined journey of all, like at least one generation. So with hard work and kids understood with everything. So I'm really thankful to my husband, parent-in-law, and my kids. Like everyone, we supported each other, and then only I feel like you need that family support to succeed.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for your time, Poonam. I truly appreciate it, and once more, congratulations on the award.
Thank you so much.